Okay, so for today's video, I will be doing an introduction of the supervillain Cat Blanc, who was shown in Season 3 of the superhero show Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And in this Roblox game, I will be making a YouTube video about his introduction and how his powers work. Alright, let's do this. But to do this, I have to go into this and choose the butterfly jewel as a secondary jewel in order to use more than one power. Alright, let's do this. Tiki, Nuru, Unify! Okay. Alright, we got a pretty good costume design unifying the Ladybug and Moth jewel. But the reason why my hair dye, the streaks in my hair are blue instead of red or purple because of the costume color, it's because it's part of my regular avatar. So yeah. Okay, so the way how you're gonna do this is once you activate the butterfly jewel or unified the butterfly jewel with another, you press F and you can choose to akumatize anyone who's available on the server, including yourself. So you click choose on someone that you want to choose, and there are actually multiple different villains you can choose to akumatize someone into. There's Stormy Weather, Antibug, Guitar Villain, Lady Wi-Fi, Bubbler, Volpina, Cat Blanc, and Princess Fragrance. But so, Cat Blanc is right here, and here we go. Alright, butterfly is going in my hand. I turn it into an Akuma. I divide Nuru, and bam! Cat Blanc has arrived. Okay, so the design looks pretty cool. I was actually kind of hoping for my hair to turn white as Cat Noir's hair turned white when he was akumatized into Cat Blanc, but it's alright. Alright, so but this version of the costume, though, it actually looks more similar to Cat Noir's Season 6 design, but it's the Cat Blanc version, obviously. Okay, so on the left side of the screen are the different types of controls and abilities. So the E button, if I press the E button, it gives me the option to reject my Akuma, but we're not going to do that not now. Alright, so we have two different abilities here. So for the first one, it's blasting a ray of strong Cataclysm to wherever I'm facing, and the G button, absorb yourself and others around me in a strong Cataclysm. Okay, so we are going to test this out. First, we're going to start off with F and see what happens. Alright, charging up. Ooh! Okay, that was pretty cool. It's just like that, when Ladybug and Cat Blanc were first fighting each other, he was shouting out, what was it? I think it was Mega Cataclysm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Now, whatever the G button does, I'm pretty sure it was the same ability he used in the episode that we saw through Bunnix's Time Burrow, where he let out a massive cataclysm blast that turned everyone in Paris into stone, and he shot like a massive laser into space, which broke the moon in half, which is not good. All right, so let's start. All right, lying on the ground and boom. Okay, that was pretty cool. It took over that whole area right around us, but we probably would have gotten a better view of the blast if this game wasn't so laggy. But I'm sure, but it's perfectly fine. And there actually is a cooldown for each ability, because if I try pressing G again, it says it right there. Wait 13 seconds to use it again, and there's also a cooldown for this one as well. But let me just double check. Ooh, 5 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna wait for a bit, and then we'll try both the abilities again, just in case. Okay, guys, we're back. So I had to start a second clip for this video because this timer on the bottom right corner of the screen indicates that one of the two Miraculous that I'm currently using for this video ends up disappearing when that timer hits 0. So I had to start a new clip because it was getting low earlier. Okay, so I'm going to re-akumatize myself into Cat Blanc again, and this time I'm going to show each of Cat Blanc's 2 different abilities without the cutscenes, so that I can zoom out the camera, to show you guys a better view of what they look like. All right, let's do this. And of course, it started raining. The rain might cause some lag issues, but it should look cool though. Okay, so first we're going to have this mega Cataclysm blast first. See how that looks. Okay, that was really cool. And it's been used, and it currently has a 90-second cooldown. Okay, so I'm now going to zoom out a little and show you a better glimpse of the G ability. And here we go. Okay, that is huge. I'm sure it's a lot bigger looking from when other players on the server look at it, but it's still really cool. And just like earlier, there's still a small cooldown for each of the 2 abilities, but I decided to do that second clip of the powers without the cutscenes and on that level of the Eiffel Tower, so you guys can get a better view of what the abilities look like. But that's pretty much it for his 2 abilities. But it's not really over yet. So I'm going to reject the Akuma, and since I have the Ladybug jewel, I can capture the Akuma. But first, I'm going to actually no, let's not do it with the cutscene. All right, I'm capturing the Akuma, and gotcha. Bye bye, little butterfly. Alright, and next, I call out my lucky charm, and even though there hasn't been any damage done, I'm still going to do it for fun. Right. Miraculous Battle Bug! Okay, now that's cool. That's really cool right there. Awesome. Alright, but anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't that long, but just quick disclaimer, we are planning on re-uploading our episodes of Total Drama Crossover Camp because I arguably noticed that I wasn't getting a lot of likes or views in the videos, but I think that's because we forgot to do voice acting, but we promise that we will re-upload those episodes from time to time, but this time we will be doing voice acting and voiceovers for both the characters and as well as reading over the rules of the challenges. But we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.